Ryan Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
No, I don't, brother. Why you say that?
Have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Harris outside. Off target with the three.
Throw that bitch down there.
Now here's Paul. Vassell outside. Back to Paul. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Stewart. And the Pistons
this how you do it
now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed?
Gang.
He's done it so many times before. Just an
look, I ain't gonna lie to you though, for this my
helps get the rhythm going.
This about to be my what you call it? It's about to be my 40th game in a row winning game. I'm on streak, crazy ass streak right now.
APB sent out.
Somebody gotta stop this shit.
Where the defense is inexcusable.
What you gotta do, buddy?
Vassell outside.
30.
Here's Bassie. Pass to Castle. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He ain't doing that, man.
Oh, going up there.
He ain't dunking niggas like that, boy.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical
I do, I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Pass to Bassie. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Shooting off all the contact, Stewart able to get through with an aggressive play.
Here's Paul. Vassell left side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Castle for three.
No, sir.
Sinks the tray.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Barnes in the post. Rebound Detroit.
Good defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
Paul looking it over. Driving in. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Harris. Inside. Here's Stewart. Bassie pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
All kinds of ways Barnes can hurt you with the basketball. He's sneaky fast with that release.
Here's Thompson. Bassie pulls it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside Barnes. target from outside. Pistons trail up by 6. Here's Thompson. The reverse. Out to Harris. Hits the trifecta.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Substitution on the court.
I'm definitely picking Celtics if you had Wemby. Yeah.
Puts it up off the inbound. Misses at the rim.
Yeah, I don't let niggas get no type of advantages on me, bro.
A closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Go pick the most broken person up on the game, bro. It's hard, huh?
Bless up, Meek.
And close game underway so far.
Yeah,
we'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes.
Nah, I'm not going against Wemby without.
The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barnes. From downtown. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Detroit. Outside Johnson. Back to Sohan. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good.
And now you just fucked up with that. That's gonna make me off ball, you know, folks.
Down low. Here's Thompson. Pass to Duren. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Johnson. Spurs need to get one up here. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. Back to Duren. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And now it's just a 2-point Spurs lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Left side Johnson. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Duren. From the left block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some.
I don't know why he coming over helping for though, bro. Like, why the fuck is he doing it? I'm a mute.
points. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20
So y'all thought you
years
about
of
to tell
age.
Google to say some dumb shit. I was
limit
about to
for
get
this
mute
young,
your
big,
goof.
physical player.
Now here's Duran. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Duran. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 2. Here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. High arcing shot. Count that bucket. Paul's got 6.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
They set a pick. Right side, Paul. Pass to Bassi. The 17-footer bounces high off the rim and drops. Bassi's gotten his second bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Back to Cunningham. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris outside. For 3, Hardaway. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top, up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. The kick out to Paul. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And the confidence growing from this young guard. Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Ryan, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off out.
Paul is feeling it. The last 3 on the other end lit a fire under him.
To the middle. Here's over the top. Are you kidding me? Wow!
man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pistons making a change here. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. It's a one-point game. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
And here's Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Out to Beasley. Back to Cunningham. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Chris Paul. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision.
Because you did it once already, game. What you did that one time, I ain't know who wasn't up on it after that. You already did it already.
Set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite.
It don't matter. I can lose by that 2 points right there that you had and did that way.
That Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player. Nice delivery there.
See that? See, you already did it already first, man. You did it first.
On the perimeter, he got it, went right into the shot.
Up top, Stewart. Pass to Hardaway. Got a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Castle's got 5 points.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Huh? Yeah.
And Detroit making a change here. Here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Pass to Duran.
Hell yeah.
Banked it in off the glass. He's got 10.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
They double team Paul.
Oh, what you doing, bro?
From the arc. Duran
I
with the
do these
rebound.
niggas keep on coming to help for, bro? Like, what is wrong with these stupid ass niggas, bro?
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Cunningham looking it over. All alone. Rebounded by Champagny.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the
That
call
was
will be
bad.
against
I mean,
Cade
that was
Cunningham.
steal. He ran into me with
That's
the
his first
ball,
foul.
bro.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
This nigga up in the game. This nigga up in the game. Yo, where the fuck is that nigga at, bro? Oh, there he already right there. Let's do it.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Castle. Sohan outside. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Sohan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cunningham outside. Now here's Harris. Uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 5.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Pass to Biyombo. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. That's short off the rim. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Stewart outside for the lead. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
To the right side. Outside Barnes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Pistons ahead. They're up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Pistons leading. And here's Schroeder. And there's the drive. Beasley outside. 4 on the clock. Lets a 3 fly. Sohan with a rebound. Johnson on the wing. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That's on Simone Fontecchio. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Now here's Cunningham. To the paint. Thompson in the post. Yes, it's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Champagny. Johnson with it. Biyombo with it. And we're going to have a jump ball. Oh, stolen by Harris. On the wing, Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Vassell. That three's off the mark. Here's Thompson. Out to Beasley. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Vassell outside. Drills it from deep. And the Spurs lead by 3.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And down it goes, 2 points.
Zero rim protection, unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Vassell. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart outside. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Let's give it up for yours. Substitution on court.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Bassey. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Stewart. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
To the inside. Cunningham. And it's in there. And now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
They set the pick. Paul for 3. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Vassell left side. Here's Bassey. They need this. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Yeah, I'm up on a 39-game win streak, so I don't get no sweat.
Detroit on D. They've given up just 8
He
points.
never did it one time.
Pass to Vassell. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Here's Thompson. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Stewart. That shot off. On offense, here is San Antonio. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Paul. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
He got it up in time. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Cunningham. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Now Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. 3-pointer. San Antonio with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Castle for 3. And here's Vassell. Here's Castle. Outside Paul. Over Harris. Here's Bassie. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Outside Hardaway. Drops in the 3. And the Pistons lead by 1.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and run away, so ready to shoot that time.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. 4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Inside. Here's Bassie. A rebound by Stewart. Beasley, right side. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And Cade doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Paul into the lane. That one's good for 2.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Hardaway from outside. Bassie pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. Paul with it. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And just too good getting around the defender as Paul is such a savvy player.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Paul. Count it.
Yeah. And do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris outside. He connects. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
How about Tobias Harris coming through? Critical shot there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Paul. The Pistons clear it.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. The Pistons making a switch here. Here's Hardaway. Cunningham outside. could win it. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. On the wing, Thompson to the middle. Harris outside. Picked by Stewart. Harris outside. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Castle. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Harris outside. Three-pointer. Stewart gets the 3 to fall.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
The Pistons leading. Harris outside. And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, an impressive shot from Cunningham.
And Cade Cunningham's confidence from there is growing with every shot.
Pass to Castle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Let's go with a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. Stewart with it. Out to Harris. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris outside. Oh, nails the triple.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Inside. Bassey. Count it.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The teardrop. The rebound by Stewart. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they
Man,
foul
GG, brother, man.
He gets the first.
GG, brother.
And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Talk too much, man.
Getting both at the line.
That's why you lost. You talk too much shit.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this
40-game win streak. 40-game win streak on me.
San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And he drives in. Down low. Here's Paul. Oh, he nails it! And he's broken. brought them within 2 points now.
Chris Paul's fingerprints all over this game. He's been really effective.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left in the second overtime. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this
ball.
point.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Last touch by Paul.
Bye-bye. Belt to ass, nigga. Get the fuck out my game, you weak-ass Xbox player. Weak-ass Xbox player, nigga.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Belt to ass, nigga. Nigga, stop bitching, nigga. Eat this L. Hey, nigga, stop bitching. Nigga, eat this motherfucking L, you weak-ass Xbox player. You weak-ass, nerd-ass Xbox player. You nerd-ass Xbox player. You nerd-ass Xbox player. You nerd-ass Xbox player, nigga. What I'm scared of him for? He had 19 and 7 on me. He didn't have 20 and 10. He didn't have a double-double. He didn't have 20 points. He was 19 and 7. He didn't have 20 points. Stop juicing that nigga. No, he did not. I don't get no fuck. This is a game. This is a video game. That definitely wasn't gonna happen. That definitely wasn't happening. You gotta wait, nigga. You got at least 10 more seconds. You got at least 10 more seconds up in this bitch. Oh yeah, you a whole ass nigga. Bye bye. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Check whole ass.
Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But
we get W's in the chat, man, on this 40-game win streak, man. It's a legendary ass